I'm so sorry. That was so, it's gonna be a part two probably, which is okay. In fact, alright, we're just gonna do part two. But I was speaking about Dawood, right? Dawood is like if you were to if you were to put your trust in one person ever, like for the rest of your life, and this person you have to trust with every single thing that either you own, just everything, you'd put it in doubt because you have so much like you have so much trust in doubt because of who he is. And that equity is not like something you get overnight. That is like really, really like beautiful. That's a beautiful thing, man. Doubt, you are such a special guy, man. Special. You're special, boy. Special guys. Let's go. Georgie. Georgie Podgy. Georgie. Love you, man. George. George is the life of any place that he's in. He's the life of any place that he's in. I think if you're going to, you see, my hands are tired, but we have to, camera work. If you are going to, if you are going to do anything that relates to people, you need George. You are not going to be successful if you do not have George on your team, because George is such a he's such what's going on with you, you and your sister? George is such a wonderful being. Like he's such a wonderful being. Like when you see, like you naturally gravitate towards him. You naturally, like it's just natural. Like it just happens naturally. You naturally gravitate towards him, and I appreciate how much like how willing he is to put himself out there, because it's not it must be okay. Yeah, he's confident as hell too, but it's still not easy because there's you're dealing with so many different people. But it's so nice to see someone like George who is so pure at heart, and like you always just want to be around him. I can be around George forever, man, because that's just how nice he is, man. Such a nice guy. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Who we got next is Nomvuselelo. Nomvuselelo is my motivational speaker. Like this is just recently, but like she always posts these. I don't know what you call it, like the notes. You know the notes like on the stories, not the stories, but on the DM thing. And she always posts the most like, oh, I needed to hear that. And I don't know how that's just God, man. That's amazing. Just God using her in such an amazing way. But she's always like posting such amazing things. That is so nice, man. That is so important to hear. And I appreciate like the fact that we that I'm able to see them because I'm encouraged by them as well. And like even like thinking back to like primary, right? She was always that person who she someone who's sense. She has sense. She has sense. She has sense. She has sense. No Muslim has sense. And also I don't know how to say that. Sense always that's more like an what is sense in English? She has I don't know what's the word. That's the word I can use. Because sense I feel like is like it can be taken both ways. But she has a very encouraging spirit. Like that. I felt that one in my spirit. He has a very encouraging spirit. That's what I think I would say about it. She has a very encouraging spirit. Um, who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Cheryl. Oh my God, Cheryl. Why am I saying? Oh my God, brother, relax. Okay, I'm thinking because she's the other person who we are friends, but she doesn't know. Like we're friends. Like me and Cheryl are friends, but she just doesn't know it yet. That's like I have that. I'm sure we all have like that. Like we're friends, but we just don't know it. We just don't speak every day. But like in my head, like I have conversations with you, and it's like, yeah, bro, Cheryl, she's so cool, man. She's so cool, and I never because I known her from primary, no, from high school, but I didn't know she had this much personality. Like it was such a beautiful surprise to see her in on like IG, like just discovering who she is and like just stuff about her on Instagram. And that was like it's very beautiful to see. I really appreciated that so much. So much. So much. Was more than you believe. More than you believe. Ah yes. She's an amazing personality. I love how she's related but she's also very grounded. She's also very grounded in like in being willing to do things which like and I'm thinking about like how much like when I see her page and I see like the activism on her page, like she'll post things that like situations that have happened, and you can see that she's also very mindful like how she wants to be she wants to take care of she not even take care of but she wants the people who maybe have their voices have been affected to be heard, and that is like really I appreciate that so much. That it inspires me. I appreciate people who like can incorporate real shit into their stories. I appreciate that so much because it just makes me it gives me like uh hope. It gives me it gives me like a a mindset that is like okay we have to as the youth we gotta fight. We have to like we can't just stand on our laurels. Like we have to like be out here as well, and I appreciate that so much about her too. Love you, Cheryl. Cheryl, I hope I'm saying your name right. Alright, next we have Unati Mazibugo. Unati is like I think I last saw him in primary school, but he was the original cool kid. I remember he used to like the way that he from the way that he wore his socks. Every bro, how are we wearing the same uniform and you look 10 times cooler than me? I'm so like I was that dude was so cool. He was so cool, and he did like he was the first person who I saw, who I saw who like did who like who they did their shoelaces different. Like again, how do we wear the same uniform but you make it look so much cooler than me? It is so like, bruh, like that's not fair. That wasn't fair. It wasn't fair. But man, you are so cool, man. And even now, like just seeing like you and like from your stories and stuff, you are so cool. You are so cool. You like a cool dude, man. You're a cool dude. Very cool. Very cool to see. Yeah, man. Love it. Love it. Love the growth. Love the growth, man. Love to see the growth. We love to see it this side, man. Yes. Next, we got Nandipa Masugu. Nandipa. 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 Nandipa is like everyone is I don't know what to say. Like she was oh my sorry, the camera. She claimed you in a good way. She claimed you. Like when you're around her and she's in that mode where she's like talking, she's your best friend. Like you are friends. Like you're best friends at that moment. And it was so nice to see that. It was very, very nice to see. Because I don't know how much like it meant a lot to be able to like when she would like like when you speak to her like she was very very like really really nice, but like nice in a way where you never felt like she's just being nice for the sake of it, but I always felt like I was like we're genuinely friends, which is I know it's like normal to say, but it was she had that unique thing about her. She still does. She still does. She's at UJ now. Shout out to you, man. Yes. Who else who we got here? Alu. Alu Masa. Alu Masa. Alu Masa. Alu Masa. Alu Masa. Alu Masa is. I don't even know how to describe. How do I describe Alu Masa? Alus. Alus is my brother, man. He's my brother since how long? I think from primary. He was always that guy who like you never know anything can happen, like anything and you enjoyed being around him because as much as he was fun, he was still also very like safe as well. So like it was like he was like the perfect, you know what he is, he's the perfect parent because I feel like he'll be able to like, with what he knows like how much fun to give and how much not to give. Like he can toe the line for like his kids. So I think yeah, he's like, and that's how I feel like he was with me, because when we're hanging out, we did like things that were like, oh shit, this is like the coolest day of my life, but we never like crossed the line. And like I feel like he knew like I love that about him. Remember when, like, yeah, we walked down that what is that thing, that, and our walks, oh my god, our my walks with Alus were always the most surprisingly in, what's the word, in, like in inside of you. I don't know what the word is, but like the word of you being able to be like, wow, this was very, I needed this. Like I'm talking to you, like I'm genuinely talking to you, and I'm like really happy. Like they were very good, very very good, man. Ooh, time cameras was we're at 59. Okay, we only have 14 minutes left. We have to get through all of you guys. How many do we have left? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh shit. 11. Damn. 11. Okay, 11 people to 11 frames. Ah, we can do this. We can do this. In 45 minutes. Come on now. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Let's go. I love a challenge. Let's do it. All right. Shh. Alwande. Alwande is. Okay, I met her through. I didn't meet her. I know her through Wenziwe. She is literally the person who, as soon as you are in her, as soon as you just see a story, as soon as you just see something about her, you are instantly attracted to how wonderful a person could be. She, like that smile, you can just think about it and you're like, it's like, oh, it's hardworking, it is inspiring, it is so beautiful to see, it is joyful, it is peaceful, it has an aura about it that you will never ever like, I don't want to take for granted. Like she's the one person who I would love to meet. Like from, like, you know, there's people you know from IG and like you've never met them and you don't think you ever like there's it's I don't know if I'm gonna meet her, but like if there's one person that I would love to meet, it's her, because I just love how she operates and how she does things. It's so amazing, so amazing, so amazing. Love you so much. Shade Keys. Shade Keys was one of my students from was one of my students from, where is this place now? Was one of my students from where? I have no idea. From tutoring. Yes, he was one of my students from tutoring. He was very, you know what? He was the guy who I would meet in the most random places ever. We would meet on the bus, we'd meet on the road, we'd meet like, we'd literally meet everywhere. And I loved how like respectful that he was of me. And I appreciated that so much. Because he didn't have to respect me, but he did. And it was, I much appreciated so much. I love him so much for that, man. So nice. Jim Villa. My brother from Angola. My brother from Angola. My brother. Ah, Jim was like, oh, he was the first person who, we used to play basketball a lot together. We used to play basketball a lot, and like our friendship grew from there. And he would like, I felt that he took me under his wing, and he would like tell me things, and he would teach me things, and he would like just, you know, the way that he would talk to me was very nice and very kind. I loved how kind he was, and how like he was funny too, man. He was kind and so funny and so real. I don't know, maybe it was like he was just like so real. He was like a real dude. I love that, man. I really love that about him. Jim, such a cool guy. What did I call him? It was Jimmy Butler. Ah man. Uh, who we got? Kays, Kays LeBron. Kays was a basketball dude. Okay, it's close now. Kays was one of the basketball dudes who I met in what, second year, third year. I think it was third year. If there is one person who is like, first of all, he's cold at basketball, but like he was very, he was smart. Like he would be able to like he knew how to have fun, but also to chill. And I think also he was like from afar. He was like a cold. What is it called? Coder, not coder. What does he do? It's computer science. I think it's computer science. But he was cold at that too. He was cold at that. And I appreciate it. He was such an amazing friend, man. He always made me feel so like welcome. He was so welcoming and like kind. It was really nice. Love that guy, man. Really, really nice too. Uh, we have Brownie, 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 Brownie. Brownie is the most special person you'll ever meet. Brownie is like literally genuinely one of the most special people you ever meet. And it's something where it's so innate about him. I think that's one of the reasons why I wanted to have him as like the first guest on Seeds of the Cross. Because he is so like genuine, and he was so like I knew that when I interviewed him, and he would deliver such a beautiful perspective. And I think that's what he gives everyone. He gives such a beautiful perspective to life. And I think that's one of the most kindest things I can say. Like he gives such a beautiful perspective to life, man. Yeah. We're on 11% as well on our battery. So it's like, what is going on? Everything is just anyway, let's keep it going. Who is that? What's her name? Flip, I have no idea. Waire. What's his name? Okay, you don't know his name, but Mr. Waire, physics teacher from Enjabs. Physics teacher from Enjabs. There was a time. There was a time. There was a time and a place, and a time and a place, and a time and a place when I wanted to become a physicist. When, like, no BS. That was one of like I was going to be a physicist. I was like that was going to be my job. Like I was into physics like that. Like I was like, yo, I'm going to be a physicist when I grow up. Because what got me into it, I can't even remember. I don't even know what it was. I think I was just watching a lot of science fiction stuff, and I was like, you know what I want to do? Physics. And I was so invested in it. I had like books. I stole books. I stole books from I stole books from Kobe. I stole books. I stole like a physics book that I stole two books. I stole a physics book and a chemistry book. Bro, I was like that's how deep I was. I was in my I was ready to be a physicist, man. I was ready, my guy. But yeah, and I remember like he would definitely like he was one of like the teachers who encouraged me to connect to my more what science side. He connected to connect to my more science side because we ran this science project thingy, the science project thing where like we went on like we presented our projects and stuff that we could do to help the environment. It was like based on like environmental issues, and like he was like really helpful in that. And also in my what is this thing called? Also in my ORT, I remember he let me sit in his class. He let me sit in his class and do my ORT as well. It was like so kind because he didn't have to, but like I just remember that it was like really really nice of him. I always have love for Mr. Wary. And even when we meet today, still all love, man. Still all love. Where are we now? Da, 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 da. Ooh, Michelle. Oh my God, Michelle. What? What can I? I don't know how to like. Oh, okay. Let me say. What can I say? Michelle is like. She is. I mean, I have no idea. She is like because there's no words to describe Michelle, but there are words. How do you describe someone who is like her presence is felt, Her presence is felt. She is she is a person who you will always have like a inclination to, because there's just something. There's only, and it's that something. You don't know what it is, but it's just something that will always just keep you. It's like a spider. Like once you get onto that spider web, you're there. You're not gonna leave. You're not gonna leave, because she, and I mean that in a good way, because you always want to have that person, and she's that type of person where she's so unique. I don't think I've ever genuinely I don't think I've ever met a person like her. I don't think I've ever met a person like her. And like of course you're going to meet like people with certain traits, but like her, and just like her, that type of special Michelleness, never met a person like her. That is amazing. She's, yeah, and she's special. Special, of course. She's like destined for greatness, of course. Ah, man, you are amazing. You are flipping amazing, man. Amazing. Who we got? Who we got? Tino. Let's go, Tino. Tino Tinai. Tino, what's his surname? Tino. Is it Tinai? No ways. I doubt. Wow. Oh, that's a okay. Okay. So you have a cool name. Um, Tino is a person who you can like once you meet them, someone whose faith stands on their sleeve. I've never not been inspired or encouraged or challenged or like wanted, or I don't know, like just like his role in so many people's faith can never be underestimated. And I appreciate the fact that God has put him in our lives so much. I appreciate that so much, so much, so much, so much. Like always encourage, always like you put me in such a good mental space for my walk. You put me in such a good position for my walk with God, because when you were so vocal about it, it got me more interest, got me more like it got me more invested in that. And so yeah, man, you are amazing. You like the man that you're becoming, the man that you are right today in this moment is so beautiful. So beautiful. Shout out to you because you're amazing. You're so flipping amazing. Mo. Mo. I'm gonna say Mo. I'm gonna say Mo. Let me try your name, but Mohesi. What's it say? Mohodi. Mohesi. This is Mohesi. Okay, Mo. Mo is like, the guy who you see walking up a mountain. Yes, because people walking up mountains and you see them every day. But the guy you see walking up mountains and you're like, hey, I don't even know why are you doing that? But I'm rooting for you. And I don't know, and it's like you don't know why they're doing that or why, but like you're like, I'm rooting for you. That is who Mo is. Mo is like, and especially because like from the basketball side, Mo is so like inspiring to see like him grow. Like he was like what he'd win most improved player every year, because he's never finished the year the way that he started. And I think that's even with life or everything. He's never finished the year the way that he started. He's always been in a place where he has grown. He's growing. And he's already smart as flip. He can play the piano too. What? Talk about it. This nigga's a prodigy. Actually, Mo, you're a fucking prodigy. What the fuck is going on with you? You're a prodigy. Shout out to you, man. You're a prodigy. I respect the hell out of that. That is so cool. Very inspiring to see, man. Amazing stuff. Amazing. Nelile. You know, there's just people who you can like, oh my god, Nelly le wami. Ah, yeah, yeah. Wami. I love Wami so much. Wami is like, she's helped me. She's become like my OG sister. Like she's my OG sister. Like I can call her for anything. I can call her for advice. I can call her for anything. And like I know she's gonna pick up the phone. And it's like I know. What I know she's going to just put. She's gonna get me right. That's all I know. She's gonna get me right. She's gonna get me right. And so man, Wami, thank you so much. Yo, just a thank you. I don't think I've ever said thank you, but Wami, thank you so much. I even put the frame right. My arms are tired, but thank you so much, Wami, for like literally every single thing that you've ever done for me. Flipping appreciated everything, all the advice, every single thing. So thankful. Who we got next? Tsepo was the first person who pushed me like basketball wise. Like if you want like effort, if you want, you can never beat Tsepo without putting effort. If you're not gonna put effort, he's gonna beat you. And so I appreciated that from a basketball standpoint, how much he pushed me, how much he pushed me. That was like really really cool, and that was very cool, very cool, very cool, very cool. Love the effort. Love like he's amazing, man. So cold, cold, bro, cold. Love it, man. Gasi Flame. Siyabonga Shongwe. Siyabonga is the most like aesthetic wise, like aesthetic. He the coolest aesthetic I like on IG. They're from the people I follow. Like just the cool like aesthetic. Visual look at this visually like damn that looks cool as hell. Siyabonga. And he's such a cool dude as well. Like Siyabonga is also one of the coolest dudes that you'll ever meet. He's such a nice guy. He's such a cool dude, man. Like that is your boy from like as soon as you meet him, he's your day one. He's everyone's day one, bro. He's everyone's day one. It's my, what? Everyone, dog. Flipping love him, man. Love. And where are you, dog? I won't even lie. Where the hell are you? I have no idea where you are. Like your pictures are so nice, bro. Your pictures are so nice. Like you're nice. You're nice, man. Every sense of the word. You're nice, dog. Cool as hell, dude. Love it. Ooh. Oh man. Man. We had to speak about Keka. Love it. The most emotionally, like, someone who can just like you want to just hear them talk. Like she can talk about anything and you can listen to her forever. Bro, but she's the most in like the word again. It's she's the most in like introspective person, and the way that she says the things that you're feeling, but she says them in such a way that is so like it hits you in that spot where you're like just hits you right over the chest. And it's so beautiful, man. I love it. She's such an amazing person. If there's one person, like there's all of you, but if there's one person, there's one person that like if I could have like if I had to do a 24-hour marathon, I had to speak the whole time. You have to speak the whole time. Imagine where this scenarios coming from. But you have to speak for 24 hours in one day. I would pick Keka to speak for two for 24 hours in one day, because I don't think we'll ever like you'd never get tired. You'd never get tired, and you'd never get bored. They are, what do you call it? There are layers to the shit, dog. There's layers to this. There's just layers to conversations with her, man. Shout out to you, man. Who is next? Saru is actually Saru, and I love that I'm speaking about it now because she gave me such an amazing perspective on an issue that I was dealing with, which is weird. You know what it was? Cussing. It's very weird. But it's like when I post that, I would never have expected to hear like her perspective and how that like opened me up to like some things which I never even thought of. Like they're just different things which how she explained it and how she broke it down. That's like, oh, it makes so much more sense now. And she was able to connect the dots in such a way which I appreciated so much. So shout out to you, man. Thank you so much. This is just a thank you, but there's a visual thank you. Thank you so much, Saru. It was so good. Aaron Makoro. I can't say your name, but MK, bruh, we're on 8%. But MK is like I don't it's like the person you appreciate God the most for. You the person you appreciated God the most for. Because I don't know how much I don't know if I would have grown if not just me but a lot of people would have grown in their faith without MK. I know of course God is amazing, right? He would have done another way. But the way that MK approaches his Christian life has been so inspiring to see, and was so I'm so just from an appreciative standpoint, I'm so appreciative of how God has used him to help us, and the words that he's spoken, shout out to him, man. So amazing, so amazing, man, so amazing. I'm so appreciative that he's one. I can say that he's my brother. That's I'm so proud of that. I'm really so proud of that, man. Yes, Sean Sims, brother on the chords. Sean is Sean is Sims. His name is Sims. Sims. Sims is he's a teammate. That's how that's the compliment. He's a teammate. Like he's always going to be. He's such a loyal person to you. He's so always willing to help, and he's always so kind. So it's really really nice. I love people like that. That have that energy. Amazing people, man. Amazing people. KG. We have to go KG first. KG is he's he's the cool uncle. That's how KG is cool uncle. He's a cool uncle. KG is the cool uncle that but he's your age. He's a cool uncle, but he's your age. He can fit into so much. He's so well versed in so much, but he's a cool ass uncle, man. Love the guy, man. Ompile. If there's any person who you've never had a conversation, but you've had 1,000 conversations with, it's Ompile. There's always that person who, especially because I'm on Instagram a lot now, which is I need to go on the social media fast. fast now, but I'm on social media a lot. But Ompile is someone who I feel I've had so many conversations with, and it's because of the videos that he produces. It's because of the way that he presents himself. It is so personal, and it's so it connects to you. It connects to the Christian in. It connects to your spirits, I should say. It connects to your spirit in a way which is very relatable, and I appreciate that from Mpila so much, man. There's so many of his videos that have been so encouraging for me and have come in the right seasons, and I just thank God for that. So shout out to you, Mpila. 2. Oh man, where are we going now? Let's go. We have, what is 35? 35 is 25 minutes. We have 25 minutes left. Let's go through. Come on now. We got this, man. We got this. Let's go. Ballers Village. Fabian. That was an initiative that he created because, and I appreciate so much that he bro, if there's any compliment that I could give him, is that he transformed the culture. He transformed the culture that we had at APK basketball. And by him bringing that initiative of having the ballers, orange ballers, right? Or Ballers Village, he showed us a different way to compete. He gave it so much validation and what's the word? I don't even know the word, but he gave it so much like he put a stamp on it. Like he left his stamp on it, man. So shout out to you for that. Vic. Vic is like, bro, there's like the brother you never knew you had, but and you don't even know how. Like what did I do to deserve a brother like Vic? Like there's so many times when I've had like problems, especially with because I'm in uni with Reyes or anything like that, and I've always been in need of Reyes, but never been in need. And whenever I've always hit Vic up, he's always bro. He always shows up. Like he always shows up. Like that is so weird. He always shows up. I don't understand, but he always shows up, and that is something which I really really appreciate of him. His ability to always show up. Man. You are amazing. You are an amazing friend. You're an amazing friend, bro. Amazing friend. Ephraim is like your cool older brother. Never get into trouble, but but he's just so cool, and he's like the cool older brother who like you always trying to like to reach his level of coolness. That is who Ephraim is, man. And I'm so happy that I was able to meet him like at like from Toto Shop because I love his I love like he always he's the way that he approaches life is so cool. So cool. And it's like he's such a cold basketball player as well. But like I'm just thinking about how when people show you respect, and I'm thinking about like there are times when like to determine a person's character, you have to look at the people around them. Whenever I've always speaking to other people about Ephraim, you always get like good like reviews, good remarks, and that's how I've learned. Like this dude is such an amazing guy, man. This dude is see I'm tired of talking now, but we have to keep on going because we have to get to all 180 of these people. Who is this? Tanya. Tanya Razo. Tanya is like, she is like, what is like a beautiful complexity? That's such, I don't even know, like, that sounded so nice in my head, and I hope that sounds so good because she's such a beautiful complexity. I love how I am always like, she's an onion. There's always so many layers to her. See what? Oh my god, I'm in my bag right now. But it's because this is Tanya, because she gets that out of you. Like there's so many different layers to her. Like you can never get tired of you will always learn something new about her every time you meet her. And I think she's such an amazing person. Like I love Tanya so much. I love Tanya so much, man. She's like top five. She's top five. She's top five. She's top five. She's top five people in the world. I said it. She's top five people. Out of the 7 billion people on this earth, she's top five. She's top five. Azile. Azile, Onke, who else? Who else was in this group? Azile, Onke, Romeo, Azile, Onke, Romeo. I hope I'm not forgetting anyone. But like those are like the three guys who I've met this year, and because of campus outreach, I've been around them more, and I'm just so like, you guys are, you guys inspire me. I'm very easily inspired because I love like you guys see yourself. Like I wish you guys would just look in the mirror and just see yourself like doing amazing stuff all the time, because I'm so happy to be able to like witness like Azila being able to like be part of like the, I don't know what you call it, the leadership ish, being part of that, and like still being part of an episode and like still doing such amazing ish, and like, bro, you know what low key inspires me as well, like seeing your relationship. It's like so nice to see, like because we when I used to go to play basketball with APP, I would always see him on the bus like going to see his girlfriend. It was like so nice to see, and it was like those little things like so inspirational. And you have like Onke, who's like one of the funniest dudes I've ever met, bro. Like Onke is like, you you may not like everything he says, but you are going to either you're going to respect it, man. And I love that about Onke. He's so nice, man. He's so, He's so good. He's such a good guy. He's a good guy. He's a good fucking guy. He's a good fucking guy. Who else we got? Romeo. What? Bro, I meet Romeo everywhere. Like I would always like. There's one person I would always bump into like is Romeo, and it's so weird. But like Romeo is like such a person who I've taken a big um liking to because of how nice he is. Not just nice, but like how you can tell that he's very like he's very comfortable in himself and he's very easily like open to people, and that's very nice, especially in university because you don't get that all the time. But just being open to people is really really nice. So yeah, all you guys are so amazing. All of that group actually, like all of the campus outreach group, Matthew, Graham, Kennedy, Pride. What's the name? What's the name? What's the name? What's the name? I've got a name. I've got a name. But all of you guys, Michael as well. What's this kid's name? Kid's name as well. All of you guys, such amazing guys, man. Such amazing guys. Blessing. Blessing. There's another guy who's cold at basketball. Who is like, he's like really cold at basketball, and like he's so cool with it. Like he's so cool with it. I don't even know how to describe it, but he's like cool with it. He's like cool. But Blessing is just cool, man. And his confidence is unmatched. Confidence is just unmatched, bro. Confidence is unmatched. So I flipping love that about him as well. Uh, I'm at 6%. I don't know if the battery will continue, like the camera will continue at like 5%. It might say it was too low to shoot, but if it goes off, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, who's next? We have Junior. Bro, just the how I met Junior is like God. Like everything about my friendship with Junior is just God. Because how I met him, how we linked up, how we like him, like it's just God. Because I like God's will is so powerful, and I saw that with meeting him. And I'm very very appreciative of how that came about, because I was so inspired by someone who, like, even in the circumstances that we met, even though they were not the best, like it was still so good to see. And so man, shout out to Junior, man. There's so much I could say, but like shout out to Junior. So, like he inspired me. I think he, like, our friendship has given us such an amazing connection, and like it's always like we're always going to be together forever, man. Man. ASB that Don, Saved Boy, Star Boy, Ernest is a star boy, man. Ernest the star boy, star boy. Ernest is like the type of dude who you can easily, like be like, this guy's a cool guy. There's no what do you call it? There's nothing beyond the surface with him. Ernest is the like Ernest became my brother over these past holidays. In December, me and Ernest became brothers, and I will never ever I will always love that man forever, dog. Like that is like I'm going to like I will always make effort. Like you can tell who's really your friend by how much effort you make to meet them, or to like to be around them. I will always make the effort, and I know that he will always make the effort to be to make an effort for me, and I will always make the effort for him. And it's like we are just like brothers, bro. Brothers forever, dog. Um, Tuba. Oh my god, this girl is like, what? How are you like all special just in this ball of like energy? Like, bro, I can like when even ask Tor, like the first time I met her, I was like, yo, that girl is like different. Like she's not normal. Like she has something about her which is so like you can see how special she is and how amazing she is, man. And it's like I'm so happy. Oh God, thank you so much to like Ernest for like meeting her through her, like through him. I cannot think of anything. If there's anyone who I'm glad that I met this holiday, it is Tuba, because she is so inspirational. Because she just teaches how you can be a creative Christian, and I think she does it so well. I don't even know if she does. She knows what she's doing. She's an amazing artist, and how she crafts ideas and thoughts, and she can put that on like a medium like social media. So beautiful, man. There's such a big, like, even just looking outside of like her, like, there's such a big need for creative Christians to like to do more with their gifts, and I'm so glad that she's doing that with hers. Just keep on doing you and like Bonga as well. That's, I think that's her name, but like you, like her with her poetry and everything is so nice to see all of like how you guys intertwine, and your mom as well, bro. Your family is what, bro? Your family is like, what's going on? Like, what were you guys fed when you were born to be able to be that special? Because your whole family, you guys are all like that, and that is very, very nice to see. It's very, very beautiful to see. Very beautiful, man. Extremely beautiful. Proud of proud of like the work that you all are doing. And I'm eagerly awaiting to see just everything that you guys do. Honestly, it's amazing, man. Amazing. Amazing. Saad Patel. Saad Patel is what was one of my was my why do like Saad was my friend. Him and Mohammed, his brother, were like they were my friends, but like, you know what it was? It was like the most unexpected friendship that I had, that I've ever had. I think that I've ever had, actually. The most unexpected friendship that I've ever had was with Saad. And I just remember, like, because he was like, friendship is very simple, but it's very complex. Because you never know, like, when, like, what makes, obviously, you can know what makes up a friendship, but you never, like, know. I think because you carry so much like baggage that you come with like, this is how a friend must look, this is how like this must look, this is how everything must look, and then no, here Saad comes and is like one of my best friends I've ever had, and it's like, even if we meet today, that's still my boy. So I'm like very appreciative of that, very, very appreciative of his friendship. Love that man, love that man. Karen Platt, Karen Platt, Karen Platt, Karen Platt. Karen, I think I've only seen her like from up far, but just seeing her from afar, and especially like the stuff that she does now, she's like cool. Like, she's, I love people who love pictures, and I love pictures as well. So like we vibe on that side, man. We vibing on that side. I don't even know. We vibing on that side. So I really love like Karen's like her attention to beauty and to detail as well. Really, really nice to see. Um, Amanda. Can I just speak about Amanda and Angelina? Amanda and Angelina. Yeah, like, I don't understand. When, like, I remember um the perspective. There are people who, when you just know that this perspective that they will give you is going to be so beautiful, it's going to be so like, you're going to care about it so much, and it's going to open you up to a perspective that you didn't know. And I honestly am so blessed to have them as sisters, like literally just so blessed to have them as sisters. And I don't even know how much, I don't know how, hey, God cooked this holiday, God cooked, because I got to discover like people that I knew, but I discovered them on a different level. And I'm so happy that I did, because I would never have like known that they, like, they helped my journey with God. They helped me to, the love that they shown me, the love that they allowed me to receive, and I also that they allowed me to show, was like, it was so beautiful, man. It was really so beautiful, and I'm so thankful to like each and every one of them, honestly, bro. To each and like Amanda and and Angelina, they're so nice, man. So nice. Ah, okay. And 4%. and we have 10 minutes left. We like literally have 10 minutes left. Less than 10 minutes to get through everyone. Okay, we go. Let's go. Captain Morgan, your name is Raymond. Your name is, but Raymond, you are so special because, and I think you, bro, I don't even know, but we've had so many interventions to just tell you how special you are, and I hope that you know how special you are. You're so special because you're so funny and like you're so interesting. Like you capture. You know what you do? You capture attention so easily, and it's very beautiful to see. You capture attention so easily, and so I'm I know there's one person who I never worry about as well. It's just you, because I know that you will never like lack in terms of the people equity, in terms of people willing to help you or having access to people who can help you, because you have that thing about you, that special thing right there. Boy, who we got? We got. Yeah, Sleto, amazing, cold as dude, man. I love to see like your growth, like after primary, and seeing you in India. Like, how you ended up there, I have no idea, but it's so cool to see. You're always one of like the dopest dudes I've ever met. So it's like really, really cool, bro. Really, really, really cool, bro. Uh, Saki. Saki is a dude who I know from from the campus, the place where we all like chill. And it's like this dude is making like he was in high school, but like he had a business, and like he's running like an actual business, and so it makes you like change like everything you knew was possible. And man, I appreciate so much like that his like willingness to like to move beyond what the people think was possible. Like he's in high school, but he's running a whole successful business, and that was like really really inspiring to see as well. Benjamin and Loco. Benjamin is Ben 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 is the the dude who pushes you to constantly change how you to constantly like to keep on innovating as a Christian, to keep on innovating, to keep on moving how to keep on changing how like you are doing things, to keep on trying to elevate like you not to not be comfortable. And I think I appreciate that so much about him, where I never where he pushes me to be like, okay, I need to do more, I need to do more, I need to do more in a way which is godly, of course, but like I can do more. And like when I see him and I see the places where he's moving and how he is moving as well, it is very inspiring for me to see. So I appreciate that so much as well. Hey, Cruz Cruz is like yeah, talking to Cruz is the most interesting thing ever, because you'll always be like, "What are you doing? When did you start doing this? How are you learning?" Oh, I learned it myself. Oh no, I just used an AI. What? Oh, I just used. No, I'm just doing this, and it's like, what are you doing on your computer? And it's like I'm always never. I'm always shocked. I'm always shocked. I'm always shocked. Like what? I'm always shocked. My face is always either saying why or what. Those are only two responses with the cruise. And I love that because it just shows like the amazing personality and the amazing like work ethic that he has as a model, as a student, as a businessman. He's always moving, always doing amazing stuff, man. Always doing amazing. Isaac. Bruh, Isaac is the funniest guy you didn't know existed until you do. And you're like, bro, what? How are you this funny consistently? Listen, I know I'm funny, but my funny is not every day. It is time to reload. Isaac is. Please go to his TikTok if you haven't, or don't, or don't. But Isaac is just like one. He's like such an amazing. He's such an amazing cat. And I met him in person. He's such a light. Isaac is just such a light, man. He's such a light. Um. What else? Isaac is such a light. We have how many minutes? We have 5 minutes and we have 4%. We gonna get through this. We gonna get through this now. Um, Nehemiah. Nehemiah is the guy who, when you see him working hard for Jesus, you're like, he is a walking testimony. by the way that God has shown in his life, and also how he has worked as well. Like you just need to speak to him and you'll discover like, oh, you have to like you he's like the perfect picture of how you need to of God abiding in us and us abiding in God. And that is like one of the best ways I would describe what's my boy's name? I would describe Nehemiah. Like he's very inspirational, and I love that I caught him in such an amazing moment in his journey, and how we have become really close friends in this moment. I really appreciate that so much, man, so much. Labza, it's really Labza. Yo, Labza's music is actually like really good. Like it's very very good, and I'm like, whoa, where did this come from? Like it is not like it's very technical, and like I hope that I encourage you to continue because your music is like really good. It's like it's really you. It's really you. It's really you. I'm so nice. It's a nice surprise. I love it, man. And you should continue. Like you're talented, man. And I can see you work on your craft compared to what's this thing called Zinho Hood. Days you work on your craft, bro. And I see you. I see you, dog. I see you. I see you, dog. Who else? Who else got? We have Isaac Mehlape. Isaac was what's his name? Headfolk Major Siren. He met at what's his thing? At Makawe, and it's like you meet him and it's like you he was made to be an entertainer. Like everything about him is just not not is entertaining, but it's like everything about how he's able to present himself and like the different pockets of like of how he's able to contort himself, his body. He's like, like he's a natural entertainer, and it's very very good. It fits him so. I'm so happy. I'm so happy, man. He's killing it, and rightfully so, man. Rightfully so. Love it, man. Love it. You're fucking dope, bro. Lohan is my another teammate, but I met on the basketball court. But it's like Lohan is like he is the life of the team on court and off the court, because on the court his playing style is like so energetic, like it's up and down all the time, and like you need that because who else is gonna do that? Who else is gonna like give you in that defense, give you that offensive output, give you literally everything, like, and then off the court like he's able to like keep everyone's spirits up so well. And I love that, man. He's such a good like. I love how his basketball like persona like perfectly describes him as a person. You are flipping amazing too, man. So dope, man. We are at 57. What's that? 2 minutes? 1 minute actually. It's actually 1 minute left. Who can we go? Who can we go? Who can we go? Damn. Who are these guys? Okay, Waze. Okay, I know Waze from Kobe. I know Waze from Kobe. Samkele. Is it Samke? Samke. Flip. I don't know. Being stable. I have no tag. Okay, random radio. Zeus. Can I speak about Zeus? I'm gonna speak about Zeus. For the last minute, I'm probably gonna speak about Zeus. Zeus. For Zeus 4000. Zeus 4000. Zeus 4000 is the quintessential. Dear me, you know your word. Quintessential, like, person that you would want to be, that you would want to know, because Zeus is like such a good person where you are very, and you like you can see that this dude is like, when I met him, he made me feel like I was at home. He made me feel like I was at home, dog. Like imagine how you meet someone. It's like, oh, like when someone hypes you up, like he was hyping me up, and I was like, hey, dog, you could. I'm like, oh fuck, hey. Like when you're being complimented by like it's coming so unexpectedly, but it's such a good way. That's Zeus. I love you so much, Zeus. If I love you, I'm gonna continue. Like it's gonna cut, but I love you guys.